Hi my good people, I'm Dr. Eunice Kobia Mwalim. Welcome to my Inuka channel. Kindly subscribe ndio tuinuane. Hi my good people, how are you? Still your girl at heart, Dr. Eunice Mwalim. Today is a great day. We have a great lady, a Meru County lady, the only elected member of the County Assembly of Meru with me in this sitting. So Mheshimiwa, karibu sana.
Asante sana.
I'm so privileged, greatly humbled to have you in this set with me. Karibu sana. I know today has been a very busy day for you.
Your life.
You have been running up and down. Today is when the American Republic was passing the finance county bill. Yeah. Am I right?
Yeah, we were, and at the same time we were launching the ICDP.
Yes.
CIDP.
So a lot was happening. So it's a lot of sacrifice and honor for you to grace this sitting.
Thank you.
So karibu sana Mheshimiwa.
Thank you for having me here.
Okay.
I'm also greatly humbled for the invitation.
Karibu sana. So Mheshimiwa, ningetaka watu wa Meru, watu wa Kenya, dunia mzima ijue wewe ni nani kabisa. Who exactly is Jennifer Morogocho?
Thank you, Dr. Eunice. And Jennifer Morogocho is a mother of 2 children, a boy and a girl.
Wow.
And they are grown-ups, not children.
Okay.
And she is a farmer.
Okay.
She started farming because having seen it from the parents. Because my education, I got it from my parents who are farmers.
Okay.
After that, my profession is that I'm a banker.
Okay.
I worked in the bank for a period of 7 years.
Wow.
After that, I joined the ECK, not the IEBC.
Okay.
You know, the IEBC before it was called ECK. And this many people say the ECK of Kivoito.
Okay.
When Kivoito was the chairman.
Electoral Commission of Kenya.
Yes.
Watu wangu ECK, Electoral Commission of Kenya. Ya Kivoito.
Ya Kivoito.
Na sasa tunajua ya Chebukati.
Yeah.
Hata kama ameondoka.
Yes.
IEBC.
So when I went to the ECK, I was the coordinator of Meru. And not only now, I wouldn't say no, the Menti, so I was a coordinator of 4 constituencies.
Okay.
That is South Imenti, Central Imenti, North and Buri.
Wow.
So I was coordinating in those 4 constituencies. And I stayed until when the ECK was disbanded. You know, it was disbanded because of the same noise you are hearing.
Okay.
In the country now. When the former this man of ours, the former prime minister, said that the election was rigged. So the solution was to dissolve the commission.
Mtu nasema ni yani inawezekana, ni hapo tuko hapo. Inawezekana sawa tu, lakini mjue daktari hapa, mimi siko kwa siasa. Mimi niko hivi, siku hizi niko hivi, niko hapo katikati, sio moto sio nini, baridi. Hakuna mtu tunachapa, sote ni wana Kenya. Tuendelee mweshi.
So now after it got dissolved, I went out And I really concentrated on my farming.
Okay.
And doing a small scale real estate. And I stayed out for a period of 8 years.
Mheshimiwa, before you continue, you have talked passionately about farming, and I do not want to forget.
Yes.
Ama nisahau hii area. Could it be the reason behind, I think you also engaged in a CBO ya kusaidia wakulima?
Yes, actually that farming, that passion of farming, and more so where I come from, it's a dry area.
Which area where you come from?
I come from Kerua location, which is in Bore East sub-county, in Meru County. This area I come from, Daktari, is a place which can be very dry. And you know, now I could see the hardship the women were experiencing.
Dry, but the soils are fertile, eh?
Yes, the soils are fertile when there is rain.
When there is rain. Or supplied with irrigation water.
Yes, it can be very fertile.
Okay.
So now, by virtue that we are going to the church meeting with the women, and I could see if these women are given more knowledge, or now they can be able to farm.
Okay.
It can be able to uplift their lives.
Okay.
So through there, fortunately, you know, God is very merciful. Sometimes He fulfills your wishes.
Yes.
So it's when we met with these NGOs from Canada. They call themselves Farmers Helping Farmers. Wakulima husaidia wakulima. Okay. And we have been with these friends of ours for the last, let me say 20 years. Assisting the women, trying to empower them, teaching them new technologies of farming. And we have also even engaged with the schools.
Wow, wonderful.
Because you know the schools, our schools twin with their schools.
Okay.
The students write letters.
Oh, that's
and you know that it's a big motivating factor.
Okay.
To our students.
Okay.
You know, when our students here, I'm writing a letter to a Musungu child, it's very motivating. Yeah, so now that is Jennifer. Okay. And that is now where the issue of the farming is coming from. Okay. And you know, for you to tell other people to farm, and it is meaningful and it has impact, you have to be a role model of it.
Yeah. Because
you can't just tell them when you are not doing it.
Yeah, you have to do it. You say monkey see, monkey do.
Yes.
Monkey see, monkey do.
Or the other one, we say that you cannot preach
water
and then
you take wine.
Yes. So now they have you do it so that they can say, when you are saying, they can see that you practically are doing, and you tell them the impact that farming has brought on you.
My viewers, my people, niliwaambia nini? Huyu mama sio kidogo. Hata kuingia kule aliingia, unaona kazi yenyewe amefanya, ni mtu wa mashinani kabisa, anakaa na wananchi, anawaletea hata wazungu wa Amerika, anawaleta kwa mpango wa ukulima, anawaleta maneno ya kusupport students at school. Maybe mheshimiwa still on the same, naweza kukuuliza ni how many households labda hiyo mpango wa farmers helping farmers wamefikiwa kwa hiyo wodi yako?
Okay, let me say that you know, we don't deal with individual but women groups.
Oh, the women groups.
The women groups. Okay. And I think as at now we have around 8 women groups.
8 women groups.
Well, these 8 women groups, some range like the first one, which now my group, which I had put together, it and 100 women.
Those are 100 households.
Yes. So now it's 100 households. And now we have, now they range from that. There are some, but the minimum group has got like 25. 25.
So on average, it's like we are talking about like 700 households.
Yes.
Multiplied by, those are like 700 households.
Yeah.
And each household on average, we talk of it accommodating like 5 children.
Yes.
Mnaona ni watu wengi. Almost 1,500 people.
And then the schools which we are working with are 22 schools. Okay. In Kirwanari ward. And these schools we you know, you focus on the way you help both the parents
and the students
and the school.
Okay.
So they put up cookhouses, which are the kitchens, modern kitchen, and then they put a green, actually we call it a screen house, where they will plant the vegetables which will be used in the people's meals.
So meaning you also even focus on ensuring that they get a balanced
night, you know,
being a dry area.
Yes.
Asante sana mheshimiwa. So turundi kwa ile labda imetuleta hapa leo. Unajua wewe ni kigogo wa siasa upande wa kina mama, na ndio nakuheshimu, na wamama wengi hapa tunakuheshimu.
Asante.
Na tunakuiga. Hata wale watoto wandogo, they look up unto you. Sasa kwa siasa uliingia aje? No, you share with the viewers vile uliinuka kisiasa. Labda kuko wakati mwingine ukateremuka kiasi na ukapanda ukakuwa in the position that you are today. Can you take us through that journey?
Okay.
Yeah, we will appreciate.
You remember I've just said that when Electoral Commission was disbanded, I went back home to do my farming. Now when I was home, I was called by the ECK, that is now the 2012. The ECK, it was the bus.
Okay.
ECK. Before it was ECK. You know, maybe you think of the DEP recently bus, but the first bus was ECK.
ECK meant what? Tuendelee. Wameru wanajua.
Yeah, wanajua. ECK, yes.
Lakini ni bus.
Ni bus.
Bus ya Wameru iko na M.
Yeah.
Msitulete hatujui kuweka without an M. It's a bus.
Yeah.
Okay, tuendelee.
So now, having the experience of coordinating elections, by then the party leader of that bus, who was Mheshimiwa Kiraitu Murungi, requested me to coordinate the bus for the 2013 elections. So I was the coordinator. I did the coordination of the bus, and now come 2013, I got myself nominated in the Meru County Assembly, which was the first assembly for the devolution.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay.
So now while I was there, I was seeing if now with my friends who are doing the empowerment of the women and the schools, you know, being a nominated MCA, you don't have any funds, you don't have any say, you can do anything to your people.
Yes.
Other than, okay, you will get forums and talk to them. But you see now already I'm used to doing practical things to people. So I was feeling, if now I have an opportunity like an elected person, these people are coming and doing many things in the world.
Yes.
If I can join with the money from the county, and these other people are coming with their share, with that world can go far.
Okay.
So now that one pushed me to vying 2017 because now I didn't want to be a nominated person who is not bringing resources to the people. To the people. Yes.
Watu mashinani.
Watu mashinani. Now the only thing was there to be going to function and being called mheshimiwa, lakini there is nothing you are bringing to the people.
Lakini sikapesa iko mheshimiwa yako.
Okay, the salary is there.
Yes.
And you are also advocating for the registration in the house.
Yes.
Because if there is something you want being done, you go and registrate and bring the motion, the bills, you push them so that the people can benefit.
Okay.
But you know, there is that issue of knowing that me now I've brought this to my people.
I'm representing my people. Mimi naleta.
Yes.
Sio kutunga tu sheria. Sio just oversight.
Yes.
Ni ile hata uko na kitu. Unaweza authoritatively say. Nitawafanyia hivi. Na unjitetee hapa either through World Fund and you implement.
Yes, that's the thing.
Isn't it? Asante sana, naona tunaendelea vizuri. And it's like you have answered my next question. Because I just wanted you to tell us what was that in driving force. Ni nini hiyo ilikusukuma kama ulikuwa already nominated? Nini hiyo ilikusukuma uingie kwa siasa?
But now you have found what made me. It's because I really felt that or whatever I'm doing with these, the NGOs, my friends, the farmers helping farmers, if I can get another share from the government and put it together, we can be able to kickstart this one and it moves.
It will give you a bigger voice to advocate for your people and to also do things on the ground with them. Asante sana, labda hapo later nitakuuliza, maybe although you have been how long in the county assembly now?
Now, okay, you see that now I was in the first assembly for 5 years. Then there was another break of 5 years. And now I've come in.
How was it a break? You have said there was a break. A break how? You have not explained to our viewers. You were not nominated or you were not elected. Did you contest?
Yes, I did. I contested in 2017.
Actually, share that one with us. I think it's very important for our viewers. Ndio watu waone hata kama ulipita this time, unaweza jaribu kitu na usipite na usikate tamaa. Uamuke tena. You run after your goal.
Yes.
So tell us about that one, Mheshimiwa.
So now after staying the 5 years nominated from 2013 to 17, now the 2017 elections, I decided now I have to vie.
Wow.
I vied and I lost. And I lost narrowly.
Narrowly?
Yes. Because I was number 2, but you know in elections there is no number 2.
What was
Even
the
if
feeling?
you are defeated with 1 vote, you have lost.
You have already lost.
And number 2 doesn't get anything. Even if it is 1 vote, you won't get anything. So now that is when when that happened, I went back to the farm and I did my farming thoroughly.
You didn't get depressed?
No.
You had no time even to mourn?
No, I had no time to move. I moved on.
You know
the thing is, when you are going to for something, have for an A and B.
Mumesikia?
Not only A.
Because there are people already in ICU, they have not yet even healed. Wako pale, ilifanyika 2022. 2022 is gone.
It's gone.
So tell them about plan B.
So you know when you are vying for something, it's like going for a race. In a race, you either win or lose. Or in a battle, you either win or lose. So you have to know, because now I'm going to this race. If I lose, what do I do? Don't come to think about what you do after you have already lost. Have that in your mind as you are going to this. Know that if I lose, this is how I'll continue with life. Like this. So now, because I had that in my mind, I had a plan B. So when I didn't win, I went back to my farm and I didn't. Luckily enough, I thank God because God has blessed me with a big farm.
Najua ulikuwa bank. Tunaelewa.
So now it is a farm which can keep you busy and do some other things with the proceeds from the farm.
Good.
And like I was saying, I like real estate. So I like, especially when there is construction, you would think I'm the engineer.
You are the engineer on the ground.
On the ground, saying this is the way I want, this is the way I want. And that one really kept me on the move.
You have not a partner in crime in that area, but that's a story for another day. So now, so I did that, and actually there is a guest house I built in Kerua. During that period, for the time I was out. Tuambie inaitwa nini?
Inaitwa Tosha Guest House.
Tosha, watu wetu wa Meru Republic na hata wa Nairobi na nchi mzima. Mukiingia Meru, mukienda pande hiyo inaitwa Bori. Tembelea hapo kwa mheshimiwa, ujenge mama, uinue mama na uinue wa Meru.
Asante sana daktari.
Yes.
So now I was busy with my fireman doing that. And now when it came 2022, you know, my vision had not died. I felt I really still want to come back and so that I can fulfill what I was feeling I want to do for my people.
The desire that you want.
So now 2022 I came back again. For the campaigns. And I campaigned.
Still on APK or
Now this one, it is the same bus, but now it was DEP, Devolution Empowerment Party.
Huku unaogopa na wengine walikuwa nasema imeanguka pale, sitaki kutaja.
No, I still vied with the bus. And this time, Daktari, I won with a big margin.
Congratulations.
I won with a big margin.
I'm admiring you.
Yeah.
Yes.
So now, and this is why now I started introducing myself as saying that I'm the MCA of Kirwanali. The people I really respect because they have given me this job of seeing that the development from the county goes to Kirwa, and I do it with a lot of passion and I enjoy it. And you people of Kirwanali, I love you and I always respect you for what you did to me. You have given me a responsibility which I should really make sure that I fulfill the wishes and whatever I promised you that I'll do.
Wow, that's wonderful, Mheshimiwa. I'm also very proud of you. It is not easy, but at least you made it.
Yeah.
Now, tell us, how easy, how difficult is it for a woman to thrive in elective politics, which is dominated by men? Is it easy? Ama ni changamoto gani? Tunaweza sema aje, lakini labda unanipata.
Yes.
Ni rahisi ama ni ngumu sana kwa mama kuingia katika kiti elective?
Daktari, I would say that it is easy and it is not. One thing from the career which I've told you that I've come from, let me say that the Electoral Commission has really shaped me.
Wow.
Because when I was the coordinator of those four constituencies I've told you about, that work is challenging. Being faced by politicians, right, left, during the election time, there is a lot of things you have to do.
Pressure.
Arranging about the transport, the staff. During the election day, you have to make sure that things are running on well. So what I say is that I think that job really shaped me to make me somebody shaped and earned. But you know also, if you are not of that character, you can't be shaped. If you are not prepared to, you are not a person who is ready to face challenges. Why I'm telling you...
Character, resilience.
Yes. Why I'm telling you this, I remember when I was in that institution, many people were telling me, we really don't know how you work. How are you able to sustain all this pressure? But God made me to manage it. So even when I came now, when I was doing the vying, you see now I'm trying to tell you where I started being shaped.
The experience.
The experiences. But let me tell you, it's not an easy thing, especially for Arende. Because one thing is that, one thing which I've faced during my campaigns is that the young people are very good in propaganda and they can say things. They can say things that if you are simple-hearted, you can say, now this is enough, I'm not going to hold any more on this. You'll be called names. But you know, if you have the determination, that one will not put you off. The other challenge is that our politics have become so much money-oriented. People want so much money, and sometimes, you know, as a woman, we are very good. We are good economists and planners when it comes to money. So you know, you won't go dishing money just like that. Sometimes you don't have that money to dish out. You see, apart from me who is saying that I had worked in those places and I have got a farm which I can farm, you can imagine now a common lady who doesn't even have any collateral.
Mama wa kawaida.
Ya wa kawaida.
Akona dream ni mama mboga.
Yes.
Na akona dream. She has leadership qualities.
Yes.
But then the limitations.
The limitation. What language is she going to use to her husband to give her the collateral, and if it is getting the money from the bank, or even telling her that let her sell some of these things so that I can contest, it is not an easy thing.
And you have mentioned collateral.
Yeah.
And in our county or in Kenya, mostly it is land.
It is land.
Mwanaume akupatie title.
Ndio uende ukachukue pesa ya kwenda campaign.
Either au uchukue title na yakue pande nyingine.
Yes.
Not the two of you together.
Yeah. So now that is one challenge. The other thing is that I've seen, you find that most of the campaigns these days, they do the campaigns even though we say that the campaign will be ending from 8 to 6, they are done at night.
It is saying that it's in the paper.
It is in the papers, but in reality
ni usiku.
Sasa usiku, daktari, sasa you know, women, we are naturally cowards of the dark. So now, moving around at night, one thing, there is the issue you are saying, how will people see me moving around at night? Okay, maybe you might have some people to take you round.
Yeah.
These people who are taking you round, things will be talked.
They are men.
Yes, they are men. Yes. Things will be talked behind your back.
Yes.
Who these people are, whom you are moving around with. So if you are now, if you are soft-hearted, you feel, instead of being told that I'm moving around with these men at night, I would rather
nikae kwangu.
Ninakosa nini. But now, you know, now as for me, that one couldn't come because there is.
You have that in drive.
There is that in drive which was in me. In Kimeru, tunasema kwekyo kiangoete. Kiangoete.
Kilikuwa kimenishika.
To do this. So even though I didn't mind what they will say, because there was what I was determined to do.
Can I rephrase what she has said? She didn't mind.
Yes.
So meaning, if you have a goal, you just push your goal.
Yeah.
Go after your goal. Achana kusikiza watu wamesema nini. Hiyo ni tunaitanga kwa kimombo background noise.
Yes.
Yes.
Another thing, like now I'm saying, like my experience, we were 17 in number. The ones who are vying. The contestants, we were 17.
Ebu kidogo mheshimiwa, hii kiti ya MCA ni very popular. Ina siku hizi.
Yeah.
Na kila pali kuko kwingine unasikianga wako hata 30.
Yeah.
You were 17, eh?
We were 17 in number.
Ebu continue, sita kujazia hapo.
Yes. Sasa these 17, majority of them were young people.
Okay.
That is, now when I say young people, they were from 40 below.
Okay.
I think
35 and below, or 40?
Let me say 40 and below.
Okay.
So now, even in this propaganda, they couldn't say, they couldn't say, huyu shosho anataka nini?
You are being profiled.
Yes, yes.
Unasikia?
Yes.
Hata hiyo ni kutengwa.
So which means they were seeing that, you know, then I was saying that, you know, I couldn't answer the limitation of thinking. My end, the older I become, the wiser I get. You know, you are getting more wiser because you have got the knowledge, the experience of things. So even if it is these people, you'll be able to know, to handle from youth to grown-ups. So even that was not deterring me from moving on.
You took it as an advantage.
Yes.
But what she's telling us is that the young ones or some people in the community, they wanted to use our age factor against
yeah.
Like they didn't even to most of other politicians. Ni kama watu wanaona mtu akizeeka ni kama hana maana, ni kama hiyo akili imeisha. Lakini kusema ukweli, kama vile ametufafanulia, kuzeeka kuna kuja na advantages mingi sana. Hiyo experience, hiyo knowledge, hiyo time, tolerance, name it all. But we understand it's because of unemployment maybe levels na hiyo competition which is issue kwa watu.
And now like now when we talk of maturity in leadership, if these things are said about you, when you are mature, you see, we have one the saying, we say that the negatives, you turn them into positives. Like now, like the things now you are listing, that being when you are owned, you have the maturity, you can be able to contain yourself emotionally, all those things. So now, now instead of answering back on what they are saying, you use them positively
to build yourself, to energize yourself. No time for negative energy. Okay, good. Good, Moish.
So now that one was quite so now these are, I'm saying, some of the challenges I faced. But they didn't deter me from moving on. Another thing which really was a big support system is my family. They were very supportive, morally, and even financially.
Oh, good.
You know when you have got, we always say that having a pillar to lean on. When you have a family which is supporting you, even irrespective of going through all those hardships, at the end of the day, you go back home and you have got somewhere
a shoulder to lean on.
So that is where I really thank my family, both my sisters and brothers, my children, and I also had very good campaign team.
Wow.
And my campaign team surprisingly was for young people. My main campaign team was young people. So they were able to respond to some of these things
the propaganda,
the young people were doing.
What made you, now that you have mentioned them again, you said they were the main propagandists with the negative propaganda, and yet they were also your supporters.
My main campaign team.
How did you influence them so that although kulikuwa na ile timu na kuchapa na propaganda, yet you also have got another team that is supportive of you?
This team is a team I started with right from the start of my campaigns. And one thing is that when you have young people with you as a team, they are more freer and they can move fast to places. And actually, I saw it working very well. I saw it working very well because they were energetic. They could be able to interact with those other people and the youngsters and hear what they would want. In politics, what to understand what people want to hear from you. Then you tell them
not what you want to tell them,
but to understand what they want.
Watu wangu mmesikia, wale wanataka siasa. Both young old women, all the gender. We are getting the best from the best. Tuendelee.
So now that is an advantage I had. So they were able to interact with these youth. Not only the youth actually. It was because it was not a very young group. So it used to cut across in the youth. And even in the other older generation. And also, mark you, when you have a team, you have to look at the people who are respected in the community. So that when they talk with people, they are people can listen to.
Watu wako na heshima, watu wako na maadili mema, isn't it?
Somebody who commands respect in the
opinion.
In the community.
Leaders.
In the community. Even though they are the middle age, they can interact and even their own people can listen to them. And so is also the youth.
So that's how you manage.
That is a very important aspect in politics.
Asante sana mheshimiwa.
Yeah.
Very good. Umetupatia a lot of insight. Maneno mengine hata sisi wengine hatukuwa tunajua.
Yeah.
Ningetaka sasa kukuuliza, na mheshimiwa, you are the only elected woman in the entire Meru County Assembly.
Yeah.
Out of the 47 wands, 45 I mean, and the 46th one, the special one.
Yeah, the special one.
That's a special one. Out of the 45 ones that we have in Meru County, Mheshimiwa Jennifer is the only elected lady. How does it make you feel? Does it make you feel honored? Or just tell us, how does it make you feel?
Okay, it doesn't, like I've told you, I think I really thank God, because like when I was in the ECK, we were 5 women in the whole Republic, and we had 210 constituencies.
What percentage is that, my people? 5 out of what?
5 out of 210 constituencies, we were only 5 women.
What it means is negligible.
And I was the only coordinator in Eastern.
What did I say?
As I was the only woman coordinator in Eastern.
Munaona watu wangu?
So now, you know, even when this one came, I would say it wasn't something I could feel that I'm getting proud of or anything.
Okay.
Because you can see now this other one, I'm telling you, it was a national. It was a national. In National Geography.
Yeah.
In the whole of Eastern.
Okay.
I was the only lady coordinator.
But imagine for us, we are very proud of you in Meru. You have set a very good precedence for even the other women that are aspiring to be in politics.
Yeah.
And you are the only Kifaranga ya Mbaz, mama. So Mbasti, wherever you are, your product is right here with Daktari Mwalimu. We are very proud of you.
So now, but what I was saying, what I've been telling myself rather is that I should be able to carry myself in such a way that people can see that women can be able.
They can be good leaders. Despite the age, the gender. You can be a good leader. Yes.
And I know, and this one I tell people that in Meru, I also feel happy because we also have a woman governor.
Okay.
Which you know is also a very competitive post.
Sure.
So now in the county, we can say that we are 2. Actually, we say we are 3 women.
Well, yes.
There is the governor, me, and the woman representative. So we are 3 women in Meru who are elected. We are elected. Yeah. So now we are coming from that hierarchy of the governor, the woman representative, and me here as the MCA.
Actually, something is happening.
Yeah. So now what I'm saying is that I say that I carry myself and do the work, which the other women will say that what is so special with Morogocho that we can't do.
Sure.
Having done all those analyses I've done, where I've come from and where we are, I think and you know when you have determination, Daktari, on something, no matter how hard it is, you find that you have the drive. You still have the drive to move on.
Uko na profesa wa kuchapa na kusimama imara. Mimi before you hiyo jina daktari, upatu hiyo karatasi. Utakuwa umechapa sana. Utakuwa umelala, umelia siku mingi, umelala without usingizi, umewekwa chini. Hii generation wanasemanga kuwekwa chini. Lazima uwekwe chini. Lakini because uko na hiyo determination, wewe unajua ni nini unataka,
you move on.
Unajipigia makofi, unajiamusha mpaka unafika pale unataka kuenda. It's like you have also answered what I wanted to ask you, lakini ningetaka tu kukuuliza mheshimiwa. Because sasa umesema maneno ya farmers, helping farmers, uko na biashara zingine even it means ungeserve community kwa njia hata zingine. Lakini sasa still unajisukumia hapa na hii maneno hii ya kuwekwa chini, kulala without usingizi nini. Enyewe ni nini hiyo inakupush sana hivi mheshimiwa?
You know what pushes me is that you have to have your people at heart.
Okay.
You have to have your people at heart. You remember I've told you about these farmers helping farmers.
Okay.
And the way they have assisted our people, the way they have assisted our schools. All this is that feeling of feeling daktari. Even though I'm okay and I can be able to do my things, my own things. What about those neighbors?
Okay.
What about people you call your community?
Okay.
How are they? What are their challenges?
Okay.
How can they be addressed?
Okay.
Like our place, we have got big challenge of roads and water.
Water shortage.
Yeah, and water. So now when you see that challenge, you see, how can I be able to assist to solve these problems? And these are some of the things which have been a drawing force for me to go to this.
Okay, asante sana, tumeelewana kabisa. Mheshimiwa akona hutu, akona roho ya watu kuinua wale wengine, hata kama mwenyewe ameinuka, anaona ni lazima ainue jamii ama ainue watu wake. Sasa mheshimiwa, because when now you have been in a nominated position, you are now in elected position, ni myths gani and misconceptions ile maneno wa mama wanawekelewa sana na ndio labda inawafanya hata wasiingie kwa siasa. What are some of the myths and
you know one thing like you remember I was telling you that when you are in campaigns as a politician you can never walk alone. You cannot walk alone, you have to walk with a group.
Okay.
And sometimes because, you know, like when I was telling you there is the challenge of doing the campaigns at night. Most of the people who will be free to walk with are the men.
Okay.
So sometimes things will be said about you. You'll be called names.
You can name them.
You'll be told that you are not a straightforward woman. So those are the people who vie for politics because they are, maybe some will say that these women are loose because all the time there are so many meetings, they are going this side and this side. Wanaenda nao wanaume. So there are some who will not be able to stand all that. But like I told you earlier that if you know what you are going for, even though what is said, you still move on. But if you have got a simple heart and you are feeling, I don't want to be told like this, it is, you bear with me, daktari, it's just from the year 2000 that when you go to the earlier years, 70s, 80s and early 90s, there was that misconception that the women who go to politics are, but there are people who can't even have a home.
By the
they don't have
singles.
Even
kichwa ngumu,
and divorcees.
Yes.
Those sort of it was tainted that character. Those are the politicians. But our women should know that if now the saying of what a man can do, a woman can do better. I think I believe on it.
But
it's, just like daktari, just some few years ago, we are not getting women doctors. We want their one. Yes, hawakuwa.
Ngao ndiye ataenda kuchota maji kwa mto, ndiye atakuja kupika, achunge watoto. Alikuwa tu anaonekana kitu tu ya kulea kidogo, then apeano kwa marriage. Aendelee na kupata nini? Watoto.
But you can see now, the whole drama is changing.
Actually, it has changed.
There is nothing, if you look at the school where we went to school, we went with both boys and girls. We are taught the same thing. I think unless the the physical and the geographic, I mean the biological aspects which separates a male and a female, otherwise the hand is the same.
Yeah, you are quoting Professor Madhae.
Yeah.
She used to say what matters is what is above.
Yeah.
The hand.
Yes.
Ingine hii achana na hii. What matters is above. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ingine sio kitu ya kuangalia sana. Mheshimiwa, na nikuulize.
Yeah.
Wamama wenzako ama women nikuulize.
Yeah.
Huwa tuna support other women. Do women support other women or during your campaigns?
Yeah.
Or with this position sasa uko nayo? Uliona kama akina mama walikuunga mkono?
These days they are changing.
They are changing?
They are changing and they are giving the support.
Okay.
They are giving the support because I remember like many of the meetings I was going, in my ward, they have never been, from the time they were councillors,
yes,
they have never been Nalindi. And they were saying, now let us be ruined by undress. They were saying that we want undress.
They want undress.
Okay, though we still can't miss some elements who are saying that I really can't vote for another woman like me. You know those ones.
Oh, by the way, tumetoka hapo.
Yes. Nivotie mwanamke kama mimi.
Akuje aniringia.
Akuje aniru na ni mwanamke kama mimi. Still you couldn't miss those
misconceptions.
Yeah. But I would say I had a lot of backing of women from Kirwanari.
Yeah, lakini generally although that narrative was changed by the Meru people, because ukiona kama tuko na ngavana ni mama,
yes,
inaonekana wamama wengi walimsupport. Lakini kwa ukweli generally also tukiangalia kwa county assembly ni kama akina mama waku support. Hatuwezi sema hakukuwa na akina mama wengine walikuwa wamesimama kiti ya MCS, isn't it?
I don't think there is no one which didn't have a woman candidate.
So wamama wenzangu tafadhali ile ya kuwaomba tu, the boy child ni wetu. Kila mtu kwa hii dunia ameletwa na mama, lakini kwa sababu tunahitaji njenda kwa kila kitu, tuangaliane hata sisi masilahi yetu. Unajua mwenzako akiwa pale county assembly, kuko na kitu inahusu mama na mtoto. Mama atasimama na hiyo mswanda. Ama niaje?
Ni kweli.
Mheshimiwa. Tumbalance tu kidogo. Tungekuwa at least with the 10 next time tufikia hata quarter, it would be good for us, isn't it?
Yeah.
Otherwise, asante sana mheshimiwa, naona tumeendelea vizuri. Sasa, do you think there is a space for akina mama kwa siasa hii elective?
Yes, there is space. You know, the whole thing is jitokeze, useme unataka, and people will be able to evaluate. But there is one thing I would want to tell our women, Daktari.
Yes.
You are not just going to be voted in because you are a woman, you're thinking that people will vote you simply because you are a woman. You have to be a woman of substance.
A beautiful face.
Yes. You have to be a woman of substance.
Yes.
With ideas. There are so many things the voters will look upon you. So even though we are telling the women to come out to seek for election posts, let them know that I don't think people will vote you with the sympathy that you are just a woman.
Just because you are a woman.
You have to see to be somebody who can see you can deliver.
Good leadership qualities.
Yes.
That confidence. Hiyo kunjituma. Hakuna mtu mama atakuja kutoa kwa bedroom ya bwana yako, upatiwe kiti. Kuna mtu atakupatia kitu because umepaka lipstick. Kama umevalia nywele ya farasi ikaanguka mgongo. Lazima ukuwe good leader. Ukuwe mtu anatangamana na watu vizuri, unajua masilahi ya watu na unajipeana kwa watu.
Ni kweli.
Ni mawaidha mazuri sana. So far I'm feeling so good.
Thank you.
Naona watu wetu, unajua sasa hii ni ya dunia mzima, they will really learn a lot from this conversation. Now mheshimiwa, because now mama ako hapo juu na wewe uko hapa Bore Nari Kierua.
Yeah.
Si the boy child loved labda naona ai hawa akina mama na wao wametukalia sana.
No, you know, I don't think they are seeing so.
They
are very eager.
No,
they are very eager to see what women can deliver.
Okay.
You know, like the governor is from our constituency, Bori. So now they are eager to see what women can do. And I'm telling you, they will see what you will deliver.
And we are praying because you see, hata me, I'm a woman and I'm ambitious. I'm ambitious.
Yeah.
I'm sitting on my ambitions. For now, kama ile yako vile ulisema, uliamuka, ukaenda chini,
nikaamka tena.
So I need to be motivated and we need people to believe in us. So tutakuombea sana.
Asante sana.
Hata kina mama wenzangu, wale wako in positions of leadership. We respect them a lot. That mandate they were given by people democratically. Hakuna mtu alibiwa, ni mtu alitoka kwa nyumba akaenda akasema ni Jennifer. Huyu mwingine akasema ni huyu, mwingine akasema, na I think that should be the way.
Thank you.
Otherwise I'm greatly honored for the time we have been with you, Mheshimiwa. As we close, ungetaka kuambia viewers wetu nini na saa kina mama in elective politics
Thank you our Kenyan people, especially the women. Let me tell you that you are not less a person. Anything you feel your heart is driving to do, go on and do it, so long as it is coming from your heart. When it is coming from your heart, you do it with a lot of passion. So what I'm telling you is that don't think like elected posts are men-dominated area. It is you women who have decided to shy away from it, come out, and you'll be able. You know, Daktari, let me tell you something. You see, like we are talking, you hear every place they are talking of wage bill.
Yes.
And the wage bill is coming. It will come because you find like now in Meru, we have 45 wards. Since I was the only one elected, in order to meet the constitution,
2/3,
women are to be nominated. But if we were elected like now, let's say 10, there couldn't be that big number. And then that money could have gone to something else for development. But when I'm saying this, not that I'm not happy for them being developed. We are looking at the economic side of it.
Okay.
But so that's why I'm saying that let us just bring ourselves out and vie for these seats. And I'm sure sooner or later we will see ourselves there. But I'm surprised for the last 2 elections, the women number is getting low and low. Last time they were 2. The other time they were 4.
Yes, we so now and Kisima. Now we only have Narikeru.
This
one.
Yes.
Okay.
So now, and I hope, my dear women, you are hearing what I'm saying and you wake up. You are equal to the task. Don't fear the men. You are equal. You are just like them, and you can be able to talk so long as you have got something to offer to the people.
Na watu wako wanarikerua. At least ongea na wao.
Thank you, my people from Kerua Nari Ward. As I said earlier, in the time we are talking with Daktari, I'm greatly humbled because you are the ones who have employed me in the Meru County Assembly, and I will do what it takes to make sure that you all are happy. The resources might be few, because like now, when we have finished 1 year and I've not managed to do everything in each corner of the ward, but with the resources we have and the cooperation we have with the governor, we will be able to sit and plan so that your plans and we can be able to meet your needs. We know that the roads are bad, especially in Nkando area and Mairisaba and Kirua, and even the upper parts of Nari. All that I'm remembering. I know the lower side doesn't have water. And all this, we are looking forward to solving that problems. Just be patient. have the patience I have you at heart, and I will do what it takes to make sure that I will not embarrass you and the way you came up in large numbers to vote for me. Asante sana. For my family, thank you so much for the way you have stood with me. Thank you, my children, Ken and Lillian, for the way you have been a support system. You know what I do. May God bless you. May God protect you. And I love you. Thank you so much.
Mheshimiwa, asante sana watu wangu for today. Bye, see you. Tuonaneni baadaye.